Welcome to our Devos. We are talking about the mindset of Christ in the context of relationships. Of course, we talk about Christ's mindset and how we ought to be in general, but what about with how we relate to one another, especially in the relationships that matter most? Our marriages, the way we are with our children, even the way we are with our extended family and our friends. Well, today I want to introduce you to the idea when it comes to Christ likeness and mindset. Christ-like relationships begin when me first dies. So this weekend we talked, it was appropriate time for Valentine's Day, talking about death, right? But in reality, one of the things that has to die in you, if you want to be a good spouse, if you want to be a good employee, if you want to be a good employer, if you want to be a good father or mother, whatever your role is that has a relationship connected to it, you have to get rid of me first. This is not going to be celebrated in American culture. In American culture, it's going to be, do what you need to do for you, you do what's best. And I'm not saying that you don't make strategic decisions about where to work and where to live and that type of thing. But what I'm saying is, with regard to our relationships, sometimes we only connect to people in a reciprocal way. Well, she did this for me, so that means I have to do something for her. Or he helped me out, so I guess I have to help him out. Or, well, I'm not helping that person because, they didn't do anything for me whenever this happened. This is an equation. I mentioned over the weekend the invisible equations that we have, where we have these calculations going on in our minds about this person did this, they didn't do this person owes me this person didn't do this, and we keep track. But in reality, relationships happen well when we let go of all that. And we treat people the way that we know is the right way based on Christ. So Philippians 2:3-4 says, "Do nothing from selfish ambition or conceit, but in humility count others more significantly than yourselves. Let each of you look not only to his own interests, but also to the interests of others." Thinking about others and how everything affects others is a way to get into that mindset. And again, if you are curious as to what this looks like, look at Jesus. Look at the way he treats you. Think about, if you want to look at the invisible equations, how much has he done for you versus how much you've done for him? There's no comparison. This math is not mathing. And it's when we start to realize that Jesus shows the Father heart of God, and that he gives and that he gives and that he pours out and that he gives, and then when he's done giving, he gives more, and then he gives himself up completely. It's a mindset that we need. To think about others' interests and not just our own.